feel like it's been like a half a year, probably. Honestly, I don't remember when the last time I posted was. I haven't even checked, but if you haven't seen the last video, go check it out. Feel free to like leave a comment or a like or something. But it's been so long. I always post like once and then like come back a year later. I'm so sorry, y'all. It's just like my mind has been all in school right now. It's my last year of school, and like I only got like 2 months left in school, as crazy as that sounds. And like, so I've been focusing on that and trying to get through the last few weeks of school. Like there's probably not even 8 weeks of school left for me. Like that is insane. Like I can't believe that like that's insane. Like, but I'm so excited and then I'm not at the same time. Like there's just kind of like a mixture of depression and anxiety and excitement because there's just so much stuff to come. Like I promise you that I won't let you guys down, and I will stay on YouTube as long as I can, and I will do everything in my power to continue to post. No matter how long it takes for me to post, I will always try to post, you know, because I know there's a lot of you that actually kind of enjoy my videos. So yeah, like some of you guys come up to me and things like that. But as you can see from the title of the video, that these are things that boys say, interpreted basically. Now this is how I interpreted these things, because I know that I've had these past sayings or things that they say that they mainly like, this is what I think that the dudes really mean. I mean, I'm sure a whole bunch of you guys, you women out here, understand and probably think the same thing, but I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna cover that up because I don't want to speak for everybody. But yeah, let's get started. So the first one is, how is your boyfriend doing? How's you and your boyfriend doing? That mainly means, in my eyes, and maybe some of y'all eyes, is did you guys break up? Because I'm trying to slide into them DMs. Why did you might as well have just said, did you and your boyfriend break up yet? Because that's basically what I'm gonna get out of it. Like it sounds like you have been literally sitting here waiting for me and my boyfriend to break up, if that is the case, which that's what I get out of that. Now I may be wrong, but that's what I get out of it. So yeah. Alright ladies, if y'all got a boyfriend or some dude that's just so happy to be in your house and y'all close enough, most of y'all would get changed and be like, y'all about to go somewhere, and then you'll be like, do you like my shirt? Or do you like my dress? And then they'll just sit there with the stank face on talking about something. It's alright. What they mean is, I don't care and I'm ready to get out. Like that's what I think it is. And I try not to be that female. I mean, considering the fact that I don't live with my boyfriend anyways, like, you know, and I don't really get to see my boyfriend. So like even if like if we're on the phone or something like that, like I'm not gonna sit here and ask him these things just because I feel like they just don't have interest in it. And even if I had that situation, I wouldn't be sitting here asking, because like that's just not what they be interested in, and they just trying to go to wherever y'all's about to go. Like just pick something and go. I completely understand dudes, because I try not to take forever to get ready and out the door, like, because I know that like even my mom does that sometimes. Like she'll be sitting there and switching outfits. Like she'll look, the first outfit she'll have on, she'll look fine in. Okay, she'll look fine in the outfit she first had on, but then she'll be like, nah, I think I'm gonna go change. So we're waiting, me and my stepdad will be like waiting on her, or like, you know, she'll be like, why are you wearing that? You should wear this. So she'll make me go and change, so then they're waiting on me. And yeah, so that's yeah, I completely understand dudes, and that's what I got out of this one. Kind of grinds my gears a little bit. I mean, I've only been through it maybe like once or twice, but either way, when a dude says, I'm not ready for a relationship, what that really means is I'm not committed and I want to continue to talk to all the roaches in my phone instead of making you mine. That's what I get out of it, because I know that like I am not the greatest girl in the world, and I'm not, you know, but I know that I will give you my all. And I'll do everything in my power to make you happy, and I'll do what I can. As long as it's legal and safe, I will try my best to do what I can as a girlfriend to, you know, to make you happy. And you know, and try not to annoy you, because I know there's those girlfriends out there that are really clingy and really annoying, and I try not to be their girlfriend. So when I get that, I think that they're not ready for a commitment. They're not ready for the like to give up all the freedom that they have as a single person to, you know, make that person or cuff that person, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, that's what I get out of that. this one kind of bugs me in so many ways. Like, I got dumped this way one time. And it was just because, I'm not gonna call names because he may be watching this video right now, but most of y'all probably won't know him. He wasn't really well known, but he went to school with me. He was one of the few guys that I actually dated that went to my school, which, if y'all don't know, I go to Land Cruise. Which I'm not gonna like go through all of that, the locations and things, but anyways, when they say it's not me, I mean, it's not you, it's me. Now, I'm gonna need you to stop lying. You just lied to my face right there. We all know that when you say that it really is me. Or at least that's what I think. Like, when you say that, that's that movie junk right there. Don't nobody use that unless they have no other way to break up with that person, because they know, well, their girlfriend is gonna ask why. What is it then? And then their answer would be, I need space. So then that means that it is me then. I'm not giving you enough space. And this is the thing. They don't talk to you. They don't sit you down personally and be like, well, I think that we should, I think that you're being a little too clingy. I think I need my space. Instead, they break up with you for doing it. And I feel like that's just petty, and that they should just think about these things. Dudes, if you're watching and you're sitting here like, yes, like, you think about these things before you break up with them. And if that's not the excuse, then think of it like, think of another way to break up with them. Because they don't think that they did something wrong. But if you don't talk to them, they're not going to know. So if that's the case, please just talk to your girlfriend or whoever. They don't even have to be your girlfriend. It could be somebody you talking to or anything. Like, just sit them down and talk to them like a normal human being. Because otherwise, we're not going to know that we're doing something wrong unless you say something about it. I've never been through this. But I have heard, like, a couple of my friends will be talking about it, or I'll like see it on a TV show, and I was like, oh, that's actually kind of a good idea. So this one is actually like, when a girl asks, like, when am I gonna get to meet your friends or family? Mainly friends towards friends. It's like the dude replies with, well, I don't think they're gonna like you. That's not what they really mean is, my friends don't like you, or my friends are some thirsty roaches that need, like, that shouldn't be around you. I don't want to bring them around you because I feel like they're going to tell you something that I don't want them to know, or I don't want you to know, or they just don't like you flat out. You don't lie. Just don't lie. Just completely tell the truth. Just say it like, hey, I don't want to bring you around my friends. And if they ask why, just tell them why. Like, if you think they're going to be thirsty, then you should be able to trust your other significant other to not, indulge in that. Like, if like, oh, if she all about you, you shouldn't have to worry about your friends being thirsty towards him. If it's just basically they don't like her, then you just tell them. Like, if they don't like you, then just, tell them that, the truth. Which usually that's not even the case. I feel like I'm contradicting myself with that one, but yeah, like, I've seen that a couple of times. I've around, like, with my friends and all over TV and stuff like that. So yeah, it felt good to kind of talk about that one. I can't stand this one. It's happened with only one of my relationships. Yeah. This has happened with only one of my relationships in the past, and this was also with the guy that I dated at my school. So, cause he's another one of those few guys that I dated at my school. Cause I don't date many people from my school. If you guys know me, you would know this. But so when they go, I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I think we should keep our relationship on a low. Really, what they really mean is, I'm cheating on you behind your back, and I really like to mess with your head. So what I want to do is, like, keep our relationship down on the down low, so my other girl won't find out. That's what I get out of that. And at the end of the day, that's exactly what basically almost ended up happening with me in my past relationships. No names called or anything of the sort, but if you know me, you probably know. Or if you're the guy's friend that I'm referring to, then you probably know. But that's all cleared. We're fine now. But that's basically what I got out of it before I even found out about all of that stuff. So, like, if you go through that, I'm telling you, just leave the dude, because at the end of the day, you gonna think that it's gonna mess with your head. If you're like me, it's gonna mess with your head. When he tells you that, you're gonna be sitting here thinking like, is he cheating? Or I think he's cheating. Or maybe he don't claim you. And if he don't claim you, then my baby, why are you still with them? Like, I feel like if you in a low-key relationship, what's the point of you being in a relationship? You might as well go ahead and be with somebody else. Because at the end of the day, if you gonna be with me, you better claim me. Because at the end of the day, if I'm not claimed, then I'm not about to be a girl. Simple. Because you don't claim me anyway, so it don't matter. Like, I shouldn't have to lie about me being with you. So like, when you're in a relationship and your boyfriend refuses to basically come in any type of contact, or what's the word, mainly just touch you, or like, it's almost like you don't even exist in public. Like, he tries to kind of stay as far away from you as possible. It's kind of like, all right, well, I'm not that girlfriend that's just like, love me all the time, but I completely understand that, like, if you basically act like we came in here together, we should act like we're in here together, okay? Like, so when a guy tells me like, okay, I don't like PDA, I instantly think that, Ari, even though in my mind I understand like he's a dude, so like they don't understand, like, we don't have to hold hands all the time, we don't have to hug and kiss and swallow each other all the time in public, but like, even though I know personally want to be all over his girl, like, I completely understand that, and like, he wants his space, because I try to give my boyfriend as much space as possible, even though, like, you know, we're far away from each other. But like, I feel like you just don't claim me. That's something that I just can't control, even though I completely understand. So that's mainly what I think. I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but if you do, please comment, because I think that I'm alone on that one. But that, you know, yeah. I'm lucky enough to not have that super overprotective boyfriend where you'll be like, he'll ask you, what you doing? You on your phone or something, you in the living room, or you laying down in the bed next to him, and then you be like texting Terrence, and then all of a sudden he'll be like, who's Terrence? Did he fulfill your dreams? Since you like Terrence so much, you might as well just go live with Terrence. Did he pay your bills? Did he give you this and that? And you just sitting there like, oh my God, Terrence is just some friend. Like, can you please just hop off my tits? Like, bro, like, I'm so lucky that I don't have that boyfriend. But like, when I get that, I think that you're insecure. I will instantly think you're insecure, or you're worried that I'm gonna go run off with whoever that person is. But like, since you don't know, you're just making assumptions. I'm like that sometimes too. I'm not gonna lie, like, I make assumptions, but that's because I know that my instincts as a female are usually right. 9 times out of a freaking billion, 99.9% of the time, when I make assumptions, I am right. Like, I know that I am right every time, almost every time. That 1%, but like, yeah, I know for a fact that when my instincts kick in and I make all them assumptions, I am freaking right. Alright, because when you get messed over as much as some females get messed over, or if you've been through what a female has been through with relationships and all of that stuff, and you've seen your parents' past relationships and all of that stuff, you just know. You just know. It's that gut feeling. Now, your mind is completely different from your gut feeling. Your mind is trained a certain way from your point of view, from somebody else, or from something that you saw. Your gut is not trained like that. Your gut. I think we should take a break. What's a break? What's a break? I don't know what a break is. That's not in my vocabulary. No, what he really means is, I like you, but I really like Angie better. And well, even though I wasted 10 years of your life, I think I'm gonna go talk to Angie really quick until she breaks my heart, until we get into an argument. Then I'm gonna come back to you and try and get back with you and hit you up with that I miss you junk, so that I can play it off and act like nothing ever happened, and then tell you that Angie cheated, even though that's not what happened. I cheated, and so that's what I'm gonna use to try and get back with you. Now, I cannot stand when that happens. I can't. I don't do it. I don't put up with it. Like, if you try and come at me with that I miss you junk, most of the time I will literally pop off on you. Don't do it. If you know me, don't do it. Like, I know some of y'all done seen me go off on some people, especially like recently in the last few weeks. But if y'all want to hear about that, that can be a whole nother video, even though it's probably about, it'll be a short video, but like, I'm not gonna get into that in this video because I don't know how long this video is gonna be. But if you guys know me, I have a short temper, and I will pop off on everybody that disrespects me or comes at me with that I miss you junk, because that's just, it irritates my soul when a dude does that, because you had your chance to be with me and all of a sudden you're gonna try and come back and try. No, we obviously broke up for a reason, and we gonna keep it that way unless there's a valid reason as to why we broke up and it was a good enough reason for us to get back together. No, I can't stand when you finally get somebody, or when you finally basically start dating somebody, or basically putting them on lockdown, as in like cuffing them or being in a relationship with them, and all of a sudden they turn around the next day or a couple of hours later talking about, I think we should be friends. Bitch. What they really mean is you look like a roach on steroids. That's what I get out of it, okay? Like, I feel like even if you didn't say yes in the first place, like if you were to just try and cuff them or get their number or whatever, and they just say that, they break out with that, like, I'ma instantly think, well, I guess I look like a treasure troll today. Like, I don't know, because I know that I'm personally a nice looking person, and like, I'm not trying to sound conceited or anything, but I know that I don't look like I crawled out of a trash can, if you get what I'm saying. So like, usually, unless I'm like having a bad day or I'm sick or something, like, I try my best to look somewhat decent, and it's not for people, it's for me, because I know that I don't like walking around. Ladies, if you hear me, if you agree with me, leave a comment. Like, I try to look my best because that's just I do that for me. I don't care what other people got to say. I look nice because I like to look nice, and I like to, that's just my appearance, and I don't carry myself where I look like a toe all the time. I feel uncomfortable personally walking around looking like a treasure troll all the time. And a female, I don't do this personally because I feel like that's kind of putting a dude on the spot, and it'll just kind of make a dude nervous in a way, depending on who your boyfriend or how your boyfriend is. When you ask a guy, what do you think about this girl? And then like, they'll usually respond with something like, she's all right, or something like that. But really, I think that they're like, oh, she's hot and I'd rather date her than you. I just like my life, so I'm not gonna tell you that. That's what I get out of it, because that's the go-to response about everything. What do you think about this shirt? It's all right. Should I wear these shoes? Because I don't know, are they too long? It's all right. It's literally the go-to thing for a dude when a girl asks something like that. So I feel like that's just their way of trying to get out of the conversation or just move on from the subject. So when I hear that, I instantly think that I'm not gonna repeat all of that, because yeah, it'll be too long, extra 30 seconds. But yeah, so that's I don't know what I was doing right here, like retarded spiders, but that's about it for this video. If you guys want to see some more things like this, like interpretations of what I think or what some people think guys mean by certain phrases or sayings, feel free to comment and let me know, or give this a thumbs up, and I'll do a couple more of these. But as of now, video's over. I appreciate you guys watching all the way through, and if you did actually watch all the way through and you're watching right now, comment the whale emoji, because I want to know if any of you guys have watched the whole video. I'm so cringy, I know, but it's all good. I'll see y'all later. Thank you for watching.